Welcome to the Power Talk series by Electrical Mirror at ElAsia 2026. In this series, we go beyond the headlines and explore the ideas which are shaping the future of electrical and power industry. And I am Monika Chahar from Electrical Mirror, and today we are joined in by Mr. R. Prakash from EMR for a forward-looking conversation. Welcome to Electrical Mirror, sir. It's a
Thank you
pleasure
very
to
much.
have you with us today.
Same is mine.
So, sir, from the last 4 years, I have witnessed so many major shifts in the electrical and power industry, and you are associated with this electrical and power industry from a decade. So, according to you, what kind of major shifts have been done in the last few years? And if you like to explain this shift in few lines, can you please tell us more about that?
Thank you. Thank you for having me here first. The electrical industry, especially energy sector, is seeing a phenomenal shift in the last 4 years. Especially 3R, I call it as. One is railways. The railways is seeing a phenomenal change in the energy sector. Second is the renewables. As we all know, renewables is the heart of the change. The kind of changes which are happening in this sector is really phenomenal. Third is the radical thoughts. That means the kind of new thinking, green hydrogen, be it green hydrogen, we can experiment it. This thought process of experimentation is entirely new to the country as well as to the sector. Now, if you see, people talk about the BESS in a big way. People talk about green hydrogen in a very big way. These are all never thought ideas before. We never experimented our energy mix, something about 10 years or 12 years before. Today, we see all those changes here. So these three R's are one in terms of thought process, two in terms of the technology and the investments, seeing a huge change in the way energy sector performs today. And basically what happens when when the kind of demand increases in terms of railways, in terms of the renewables, and with the thought process in the back, and then the industry become a darling of the finance sector as well. So the energy sector is a red flag for many of the investing companies sometime 10 years before. Today, every company is investing on this sector, including transformer, switch gears, all the renewable sectors. So every company has gone to IPOs and doing very well. And investors are backing with the confidence. The results also showing it. So you are bringing a new money into this, so it improves the professionalization, it improves the R&D, it improves the things altogether. So this is the major shift in the country I see today.
So I totally agree with you, sir. It's an era of renewable energy. And so, sir, if we zoom out globally, so according to where we are, the Indian electrical and power industry, and do you see any challenges and difficulties as well?
The growth sector, the growth story, not without the challenges. The challenges is the kind of availability of the material in terms of the geopolitical factor. We never, if you ask any CEO of the industry about 6 7 years before, he never discounted, he never factored the geopolitical factor into the consideration of his operations. Today, anything happening anywhere, you no longer insulated from it. It is not some country attacking some country. It is not there is a regime change in one country. Everything has a bearing on your sector today. What is happening in Iran, what is happening in Russia, what is happening in US, what is happening in China, we no longer insulated from it. So the geopolitical factor is one major factor which is affecting, which can potentially derail the industry today. Equally, it also provides opportunities. When you form an alliance with new countries, naturally it improves your export potential also. Geopolitical factor, according to me, is one major factor which you need to consider while while you are in the growth story.
Yes, sir, you are right. Challenges can bring out the best out of anyone.
Correct.
So, sir, as we can see, transformers are one of the critical and, as we can say, it is the heartbeat of the electrical and power industry.
Correct.
So, how this segment has evolved over the past few years
Yeah.
in the Indian market?
As I said, actually, the three in terms of three areas, I see the sector is seeing a big growth. One, in terms of capacities. Sometime before, hardly 3.5 lakh mega MVA of capacity we have in India. Today, it is almost 7 to 8 lakhs. Second, the kind of competencies. Technically today we can do any kind of transformer. It is not only an LV transformer, not only the 400 kV transformers, 760 kV transformer. We are the one of the very few countries who have facilities to make an energy and competency to make 1200 kV transformers. We are one of the very few countries now. We can do HVDC transformers here, and a lot of investments are happening in this sector. So it improves the capacity and it improves the competency, and naturally this gives way to the global push of the transformer industry. Today transformers are exported to US and many other countries. India will be, has been in the past, is presently and will be in the future a strong force to reckon with in the global transformer manufacturing sector. India will be a transformer factory for the world. It's not, the days are not too far actually.
So, sir, can you walk us through how AI and smart technologies changing the landscape of electrical and power industry? As we can see, it's the era of AI.
True. Well, AI has played a phenomenal role in many other sectors. And energy sector, I would say it is less than what you have seen in other areas. But yet, the sector is seeing a phenomenal and transcendental changes in the AI investment. Three or four areas I see AI is playing one major role. Number one, in terms of the design and modeling, design modeling. Earlier, if you want to develop a product, whether it is a transformer or its components or its upward end of the transformer solutions, you need to physically do a prototype and test and check and things like this. Today, you no longer need it. You have enormous amount of softwares available on AI, so you can model it in very short time, prototype, and I call it as a virtual prototype. This can be done one area. Here the AI is helping a lot. Second, the industry 4.0 is not very unique to the industry few years back. Today, most of the transformer factories and the transformer supply chain industry is catching up with industry 4.0. This is one area where I see AI is playing a role. Third and the most important is on the diagnostics area, where the phenomenal and good amount of the changes are happening there, investments are happening there. Today, with a few measurements, you can identify the condition of your transformers and its associated product, and also you can also understand where exactly the problem is emanating from. Fourth, on the demand side, that is one area where the utilities are getting benefited, demand forecasting. Demand forecasting changes the way the utilities functions. It helps them to model it better, that demand, the kind of demand forecasting, helping them to invest where it is required, reduce your operational investments where it is not needed actually. And in demand forecasting, the AI is playing a big role. A lot of big companies are investing their money on this actually. So right from developing a design to the demand forecasting, AI started playing its role on the power sector, which is catching up everywhere. Although it is still yet to be see its full potential. When the AI is shown its full blown potential, then you will see a different world altogether.
So, sir, from the last few years, I have witnessed a tremendous growth of EMR in the segment of electrical industry. So, which makes me curious, when we will look back after 20 years, so how would you describe the journey of EMR?
Certainly, thanks. It's a more a personal question, but still I'm happy to answer it. EMR is a company which is established 50 years back. Okay, we stay relevant. This is one of our biggest plus point. Why we are still number one in our line. We stay relevant and updated to the industry, and we act to the new solutions to this. Now, with the new German acquiring technology, we got a global market. So the global scale provides us the opportunity and challenges. So we now redefine the solutions not only for Indian market, also for the global market. 20 years down the line, if I go and start revisiting it, I see the company today is in the right point of inflection of the growth. And you will see the company is taking even more leaps, newer territories and newer solutions, going bigger and bigger the days to come.
So, what do you think? What are the technologies that are going to dominate the market in the upcoming years?
There are, I can see many in our uh, transformer area. Okay, electrical area there are many, but in transformer area, see I see vacuum tap changing is one area where this is going to see a different phenomenon together. It will be an technology which helps almost make the tap changing almost maintenance free and extremely reliable. This is one area I see it. Second, in terms of the monitoring, transformer monitoring, and what we talked about the AI into this, will change the way the transformer data is monitored, maintained with the less and less manpower, more and more accurate, and more and more knowledgeable. Actually, it provides a knowledge to the user of the product. You know how your product is functioning. This this is one area. Third, in many of the areas, in terms of the CTCs, in terms of the bushing technologies, in terms of the new area of CRGOs, all this going to redefine in the days to come. So this will in the coming years, the transformer will be more efficient, extremely reliable, and lesser size, more compact size, and thoroughly monitored. This is what I see in the days to come.
Uh, I also believe that efficiency is one of the critical aspect of any electrical equipment. So I would like to conclude it on the lighter note. So you are one of the major face of the electrical industry and prominent leader in the space. So there are so many emerging young leaders and engineers. So would you like to convey any advice to them through this platform?
The last thing they need is an advice. But still, since you asked it, I say they know they better. I see the Gen Zs, not only the millennials, at least I can advise them. Gen Zs are even more, Gen Alphas will be more smarter than us actually.
Any piece of technical advice
No,
like
all I say is stay updated. This is everlasting advice to the all people, relevant for the success. Stay updated to the latest technologies, latest trends. Stay basic, stay updated. This is always my advice to the youngster. This is only my two piece of advice, nothing more than that.
thank you so much, sir, for this impactful conversation.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very much for calling me, and I always appreciate the role of electrical mirror into this industry. And I always have been, watching and supporting electrical mirror. And I wish you do the similar programs elsewhere in the coming exhibitions also.
it's
So
a
that
pleasure, sir.
people also, there is a platform, people like us, we have a platform to share our thinking.
Thank you to our viewers also for tuning in and stay tuned to Electrical Mirror for more updates.